Okay, Sensei. So boy.
I'm going say a budget review, a media budget review. Me and Sanko Manaso, and Reverend Professor Engineer Eric Ofosu Entry. Reverend Professor Engineer Eric Ofosu Entry. Energy expert Edin Komo for budget review ya ho near her on so na dwenkyere. See Ray enya MI meka kese atofosen. When ya meka side na nso obia one expectation. Enti ehwa no so the ohwehwe afrim ni so far 6 months the energy sector no etumi aye eje aboa. Reverend Otianka Angel FM-Accra TV yema aha.
Yeah, ja only am perfect to say.
Aha, mo yada say. Sai, nanso public expectations. Now work energy expert. First 6 months of NDC governance, energy ho. Wamu modern born et say, koye anase the aircraft uhunoso. Energy one of the contributing factors are a driving economic stability. Uhuni say.
Yeah, the energy so. And we have to the bonfire Ghana energy sector problems needed to solve because the creating a million anymore. A couple of mines person thinking Kuyi. Near Yeka so far concerning near Abayano Aye in this first 6 months, let me say. They initially started with looking at the issues of privatization of ECG, Electricity Company of Ghana. Looks like Uncle Fisher Global privatization at the heading. And you may not need to success it. And why? Nani, I mean, who want to say, and only to me, and my escrow account. ECG for this kind of one control account. Only a separate account. They are controlled by all the power sector players. Now, more apply price of a form and to and the two are the idea of the other. So that is what Ghana must do. Because even if you can have 4G, no much can be done. We decided that the other call. Now, on your pen or the source and you're correct. Number 2. ECG efficiency system is so improved seriously because ECG is efficient in terms of collection of bills and declaration. All the power sector players will struggle. And you know, ECG what are they doing about how they collect money and who is checking it? They're very, very critical. So, Greek don't even the via power, Sonia so they almost in the digital, only in ECG, because of no direct contact with the customers. And maybe percentage collection around 40%. So we go and the board of ECG must be very strong to help us in this. So those are the areas that Ghana has to look at.
Reverend,
yes.
Wadaruma ECG asema woken 2024 Auditor General's report by HSA revenue ECG Enyakra no womo under declare to enya 10 na so enya 4 na 6 no ayeka a womo anyasa ayeka so man entua o ye tua mom enso man declare na ye se oman ne deka wabra ye tua na afa nipa dum ensem. And you can say who is checking who and I'm maybe so as I said no. And today be an yanji and my ECG in Kwa na a quarry among fair faso.
And not problem, no, senior. Because most of the systems in Ghana now are prepaid. It's not a crime that we use the electricity. It's not. So how come? Let me say, other power sector players, no matter that. Grid power, grid cool. Why should you allow ECG to collect the money and take it into the account? They must be bold. They must be bold. And it's the energy minister that must help them in this. Seriously. And that's why ECG to give the control of an account. And they're wrong. Then you produce energy. customers no direct contact with the same which car. The coming here we see here. I didn't have to talk about account not sharing everything must be directed into an account and get jointly owned by all of them. Formula that's so. A program as a pushing that is how it must work. We must drive this home until it is done.
Say edu ni say ya ede no say sector minister no so eye wono e no so hwe wo so wo mu edi ewu minister no so e tena wa hwe na wa jai afakire e de d levy mom 1 cedi on a liter of fuel no aba be say yeko
unfortunately some of the sector players like Zinari and Power it's in the sense that it makes it difficult for them to also speak because now they're now apprentice new. But if they have an energy chamber in Ghana, just like petroleum chamber or we should begin to drive towards that. Let's have an energy chamber. And the chamber can push for these reforms. And you're serious. Nobody has a chamber. That is what we should do now. And many folks say, that 1 cedi now much of the truth. And they are also debt, they are not ready to attack it. One signing deals on American car power, it could Ghana for. What are the contract conditions there? Can't we go and review those contracts to bring down the price per kilowatt cents, kilowatt hour? Because the armor and I car, but at the end of the day, I didn't see a tackle. It is not right. So the energy minister must tell us the steps they are taking to review those contracts now. These huge steps break down now. It must be addressed in that. Number 3, they say, Alugu hydro power down. The NTP for started saying because hydro is one of the cheapest forms of energy. If you agree with what I say, by the end of this year, we are not power generation, additional power generation of 200 megawatts. So next year we begin to run into power crisis. What is the energy minister doing on that? What are the plans for a new power plant? That is why I'm asking the Polygo. Power plants being projects in Ayeshe to be able to get, because we shouldn't get into the crisis zone that they're going to emergency power plants and then they'll bring us bills like the car power and the amenities. We don't want to go there again. Our energy demand keeps growing. It is a great communal area. In 2 years, say we need 200 megawatts additional power by the end of the year. What are they doing? By now, that project should have started. You go to the system of land and you need what less than 18 months. What is he saying? What are the plans? Otherwise, by end of next year, Ghana will begin another power crisis issue. Then they run into emergency power. I don't know why. So,
Amira sa enu tinsi no amde ayesa D levy abey na ekusin say in case say yenya shortage anase say Pualugu ni ade no hydro project bi e ankoso a na kasa deficit no ekusin amaye emwa
deficit is different from our generation. Okay. President Mohammed now power crisis in 2013. And he should learn from it. I started 2013. President Kufuor in 2008. Nina Oma draw power sector plan, generation plan at all. 2009, he never started pro-thermal plants. 2008, President Atama was a campaign, Candidate Atama was a campaign, but the pro-thermal plant here campaign, say, a corruption project, if you buy it just for 100 cents. When they go on crisis at you. And no wonder, 2013, 2016, the dad doing so more than chair. Because production is good here. So he had to rush to go and do for America. And of the mine, a heavy cost, 30 kilowatts, $30 cents per kilowatt. It is crazy. Almost only take or pay it also. And now energy will be tracker. if we are not careful, we will get there again. You know, once our sector number will say, look, by end of December, we must have additional 200 more. And for many are buying now, so let's start planning for maybe 500 megawatts to take care of the next 3 years projects. It will definitely a care down that will be here because you can say, how would the here we can put $1.5 billion, we power close to $1 billion, and then on the so we trade here. So that these companies can be liquid and can also be able to invest and maintain their systems. Almost the IPP, a breaker. So that is the debt. But the energy you get into issues. You know, apart from the debt, we must plan for additional energy sources. This is what we want to hear from the minister. Otherwise, believe you me, from 2026, doom summer starts.
Not just a analysis. Minister Lomobode.
By now, they must tell us their plans for additional power plants. It must come in this budget.
You better ask the panel command about an AVA. Amen. We are Reverend Professor Engineer Eric Ofusu Entry, energy expert. Na sechuade ye mi hu kra o ne nsemi hu ne say power expert be HMI projections. Say by 2 years, say anhwe na ye another source of beer power generation. The 2 year bribi na besa to ye bio. Ne ntwu ho na mo bia.
Besi sabri. On sa Ghana no ye penny jack approach. Asam na ba sesia no ye nya dan ha no ne ye pe. Na say ye be ye friend say ye be dwen say bibi kura betimi asi. Ana say wo adwuma mu no ba hu say bibi betimi asi na say si ade an ye be ye. Na ya pe bibi aye ato ho ne aka so ye proactive no ye nimu ye. Ye bibi akoye knee jerk approach edu ansa. This is the time and by this time say either the Mary plant and ye be craft for about and as a time on now walk and say hydro no so ne be ye bi aka ho ka by this time ka ye dada.
And as a car power say move back there take or pay no. So me like to or me like to or energy or me energy ye tuake. And today here say sankope for be boke no. And no crab western ye conditions.
And no ye conditioner ye jitumu and there are other conditions you can buy outright. Now buy wager padie. And what are we doing? It's a very good question and awakening. Say enye late be say abana ni beba no ho so na that aspect. And so I